and Jesus and all that stuff, that eventually that's where this realization heads. I'm not saying that we're all going to become religious people, but I think that there's a sort of a divine aspect. There's I mean, look at anything. Look at a housefly under a microscope, or a cell under a microscope, or look at pictures of the galaxies out in space, and you get this sense of this vast intelligence, which is far beyond our comprehension, which we must be completely immersed in, like I was saying before. Just as a fish is immersed in water, but we're only dimly aware of the grandeur or the significance or the profundity of it. And I would suggest that this whole evolutionary process, whatever you want to call it, is heading us in that direction to an eventual experiential appreciation of that. Not a faith, not a belief, not a story, but an experiential living of that, just as we now have an experiential living of maybe presence or silence or a sense of oneness. That's what the richness will eventually evolve into.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I use that word living realization, because it's a lived realization, it really is. And it's, I don't know what to, we've been saying a lot of things about it, but it really is quite a mystery, actually.
Yeah, good word.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've had the privilege of meeting a couple of people. I mean, I was away this week. I was up in Michigan with Amachi, the hugging saint. Mm-hmm. And some people, when they first hear about her, might trivialize the whole notion of what she's doing. Oh, yeah, she's hugging people. Isn't that cute? But when you actually kind of tune in on where she's at, and the level of realization and just